Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Crypto Nation. Hey, if you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. Hey, let's get right onto it. So we got Bitcoin um at 65,000 Bitcoin right now. We like I said earlier this morning we hit 66,000 and it kind of retraced it, and we got Ethereum still over 2,600. My last video that I did earlier this morning, um, Bitcoin was about I say about close to the same price. Let me see. Solana 156. We got XRP. XRP is at 54.6. Oh, XRP's up 3.45% for the 24 hours. So that's pretty good. It's always good to see XRP in a green. But anyways, let's get right onto it. I wanted to do an update on Swift, um, SWFTC, Swift. What's been going on? Or what happened to Swift? Or why did Swift lose its momentum? Right now, I'm seeing I think Swift is at about a 20 something million market cap. I believe that's the real market cap. It's actually a little bit higher than this. Actually, let me check on CoinGecko. Let's start off right there. Check out the market cap. 26 million market cap for Swift. 10 billion coins in total supply. Circulating supply 8.9 billion. So most of the coins are in circulation. Now the real $1 million question is when is Swift is gonna, start the it's up 5.9% for the day. It was up over 6% from, let me see here. Take a look at that 1 day chart. It was at 28% of a penny. It actually went up back up to 30% of a penny earlier this morning. Then it kind of retraced and pulled back to 29. But I'm looking at Swift. It's been over the last month. It's traded sideways. It's down 4.1% for the 1 month. I think Swift is just one of these utility low caps that's it's going to pump when it get ready. We don't know when it's going to pump, but I believe Swift coin is going to pump at least when we expect it. Like just saw Turbo coin. Turbo was up over 165% for the month. It went from I think it went from like 37% of a penny all the way up to like over a penny in a month. Do you think why can't Swift coin do that? The low market cap is there. The wallet holders went up. Swift is actually on Coinbase. Qcoin. I'm not sure if they're ever going to get the Binance listing, but I don't know what's going on with Swift as of. It seemed like back in July when we had that big flash crash back in July. It seemed like after that Swift just never recovered after that really. Well, it went down to at one point it went down to like about a little bit under 24% of a penny, and then I think it came back up to 35, 36 a couple of times. Then after that it just came all the way back down. But if you look at that 1 month chart, it's only up. It's down 4%. It's up down 2.8 for the week and between 5 and 6% for the day. But yeah, anyways, Swift has been in the accumulation mode for the past. I'll say for the past like few months. Since like July when it originally tanked, when it tanked all the way down. Um, Let me see here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Back then, I thought that was when I thought the crypto market was getting ready to explode. I was holding a big bag of Swift and Bonk, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I kind of got wrecked during the summertime. I got wrecked kind of hard. The way Swift just crashed. I'm not, I ain't gonna lie. I regret not selling when I was supposed to. Wait for the market to crash down, but the market crashed hard over the past summer. Then um, yeah, that's what happened with that. But now let me see here. So it look like Swift is ranked 1010, ranked 1010 is a new rank. But yeah, I believe that Swift is way oversold. I believe it's oversold. You go back you look at the year chart, go back a year ago, we saw where Swift was at about 10% of a penny a year ago. And then it came all, I think at one point it pumped all the way up to like, up into the 70s. And then we came back down. You look at here, taking a look at that one. Let me see here. Back in July, no, excuse me. Back in March, it went up to like 72% of a penny back in March, April. And then, kind of came back down a little bit. Then it came back up a couple of times. Okay, then we came back up to like 67, up in the 70s. Because I remember back in June, beginning of June, we actually went up to like 75% of a penny back in June. Then I was when I was doing good. Then my portfolio was doing very well. Um, but unfortunately, I had no idea that the market was going to crash after that. And then what happened was back in when we got our flash crash, we came all the way back down. Had I known, I should have had sold here, but I ended up getting red because I held, and we came all the way down here, all the way down to 29. It was looking bad. This was actually during the flash crash right here. When you see that dip, I remember we came all the way down here, and then we went down even further. You take a look at that. So this is a 1 year chart. But yeah, but if you look at the 1 year chart for Swift, it's still up 197% for the 1 year. You can check that in Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubble shows 198% for the year. It's still up pretty good for the year. So like people who originally was in back a year ago, when it was at about 10% of a penny, everybody's still in the green, especially the people who loaded up there, back then. But people who bought later, back in the 30s, 40s, obviously you guys are, those people are in the red. But like I said, we were, June was a good month. We went all the way up. I'll say June and the beginning of July. But it seemed like when July hit, it seemed like the market just started to take a turn in July. Take a look at that 1 month chart. Excuse me, the 1 year chart. What am I looking at here? Why am I? Okay, that's the all time chart. Okay, you can see where everything started to decline. But anyways, long story short, um, expect Swift to start to climb back up. I'll say going towards the elections. A lot of these low cap utilities are going to just start pumping when they get ready. I'll just say it like that. I'm not an expert. I can't, only can speculate and assume what a coin is going to do, right? The same thing with Spell coin, Spell token was way oversold, and today it decided to pump. It actually started pumping yesterday. It went up. Spell token was up 25% for the day, but I didn't see that coming. And it's the same thing with Swift. I believe when Swift one day it decides to explode and do its thing, it's going to do it when it get ready. We just don't know when. Just like with Turbo, Turbo did his thing today. And over the past month, it's done really well. But anyways, look at Swift. When is Swift gonna explode in price again? But anyways, by the way, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. If you're like to support the channel, just get the channel membership. Just go ahead and get the just go ahead and get the channel membership, and I'll post a private video for the channel members as well. So it is beneficial to get the channel membership. You help support the channel, and I do drop private content for you guys for the channel members. But anyways, let's see what they're talking about here. Um, Bridgers. I guess we'll see how Swift perform over the next month or so. But I do expect the price to come back up somewhat. But I guess it kind of sucked that it the price you never wanted to really pump again after our original flash crash back in July. But at the end of the day, Swift is still way oversold. People who load it up, especially if you load it up in the 20s, in the late 20s, you guys will be good because it's way oversold. I expect Swift at least hit about a penny by by I'll say by the end of this year, Swift could probably possibly be at a penny to 3 cents by the end of this year, or the beginning of 2024. It depends what the market. I can see Swift between a penny to 5 cents by the beginning of 2024. I'm giving it a penny to 5 cents, but then you never know. Sometimes cryptos can just go parabolic, and it can happen literally almost like within a week. Sometimes, you know, uh, a crypto can easily go from like where it's at now, from about 29, 30% of a penny, and pump all the way up to a penny within like a week or 2 weeks. Yeah, I've seen it happen, you know. But anyways, yeah. Let me see. Most people still bullish on Swift. Said last month the critical support at 2021 was hit on 14,924, which resulted positive yield of over 25%. We hit the same support line once more, which has resulted in a small price action spike. But yeah, Swift has been holding. I'll say that Swift's support level is around. Um, I'm looking here. It look like I'll say it's between 28 to 31% of a penny is Swift support levels, between 28 to 31% of a penny. But yeah, it's definitely been an accumulation phase this whole time for the last few months, ever since the price crashed down. But anyways, yeah, that's my take on Swift. It's just one of those plays you got to be patient on. It's definitely gonna pump. You know, when you it's just one of those plays where it's gonna pump when you least expect it, or especially when Bitcoin decides. You know, if we can get a 70K Bitcoin, I can see I can see Swift pump back up into the 30s, maybe late 30s, and maybe even hit 40% of a penny. But anyways, that's my take on Swift. Uh, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the like button. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.